Hey everyone, I have this old water fountain that I want to restore. As you can see, there's a lot of discoloration, calcification, and just want to give it a nice color to it. Summer is coming up. Just want to make sure that it looks nice and restored to its original color. So what I did is I went to Home Depot and uh, they have this catalog that you can get, and if you look inside, uh, you can pick um, cement dye that you would like to use for your fountain. So you just pick whichever you want, and they'll mix it for you. So I went with the Cajun rose, which I thought it's gonna be similar to this, maybe a little darker. And I got it made at Home Depot. But before I do anything, I'm gonna try to sand this down a little bit. As you can see, there's a little chipping going on. I'm gonna sand it down a little bit. Obviously, you want to make sure that the inside is dry, and um, and then once I sand it down, then I'll start doing the dye, the concrete dye, um, using these spongy brushes, as it's easier to get in between crevices and areas. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use just a normal sandpaper, the 150 medium smooth, just to kind of sand some of these little areas off, just to make it a little bit more smoother. And then once I have sand everything, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, everyone. So I went ahead and I sanded this lightly. As you can see, it's much more cleaner. You can see all the dust here. So I'm going to really clean this really well. Make sure that there's no uh, dust left inside. It's completely clean. So I'm going to use a uh, compressed air to get all the little dust out. And I think then we should be ready to go ahead and paint this. So I'm going to use this to get all the dust out, and hopefully we can, there you go, you see. All right, so I have all of that. Now I'm just gonna lightly use a old rag to get the rest of the dust out, so that way it's just nice and clean, just like that. Clean on all the way down here as well. I'm not gonna take this out of the garden to paint it. I'm just gonna do it as is right here. Just want to make sure that there's nothing around it. Dry back here. Make sure everything is as clean as we can. There's no spider webs, anything around it. All right, perfect. So it's ready now. I'm gonna get the paint and start going through it from top to the bottom. All right, here we go. So this is our Cajun rose. I'm gonna mix it a little bit. You can see it's really watery. I'm gonna give it a nice stir. You can see beautiful color. All right, so all right. And just cover the areas that I don't want to get any dye. And then I'm just going to slowly use the sponge. Bring this closer here. Just going to start from the top, work my way down, and see how it goes. So here we go. There, you see how it goes? Very nice. It's giving it a nice color. So the reason I like this sponge brush is you can get into the crevices of the fountain just like that. So you can see like that. So I'm gonna do that. So just depending on how it dries, I might do a second touch up later. It's a beautiful day today. Sun is out, so should be able to do maybe two rounds today. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on this. Once I'm finished, I'll come back and give you an update. All right, I'm halfway through. As you can see, it's already looking really nice. I'm gonna finish the bottom. I'm not gonna touch the back. I'm not gonna move it. I'm just gonna do the front, and then once it's done, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. What I'll probably do is I will probably wait for it to dry and then go back and retouch it again once it's dry. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. So I went ahead and I painted as much of it as I could. I give it a first touch. As you can see, when it dries, it's a little lighter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna go back and do a touch up again on it in a few hours. And then we'll see how it looks once I do the second touch up, and then maybe even a third touch up. All right, I'll be back. All right, welcome back. So this is what it looks like right now. I let it dry for about hour and a half now. I'm gonna do a retouch up again. You can see some areas here. I just need to do some retouch up here, down here in this basin, and down there as well. But this is what it looks like right now after one round of paint or concrete stain. All right, let me do another touch up and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, this is the second touch up. As you can see, it's darker, but we'll see once it dries up how it turns out. You can see already down here it's drying a little bit, but it looks much better. Right there. So that's how you restore an old fountain. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.